Welcome to this lesson on parallelograms with algebra. So these parallelogram problems are going to have algebraic expressions. So let's remember a couple of things. First of all, in a parallelogram, opposite sides and opposite angles are congruent, which of course means equal to each other. Consecutive angles, and remember that means angles that are side by side like these, those are supplementary, which we know means adds to equal 180 degrees. And then the diagonals of a parallelogram will bisect each other, which means to cut into two equal pieces. All right, so let's look at some examples. So number 1 says solve for x, then find the length of each side. So on these problems, you want to determine if the expressions are equal or if they are supplementary. They're either going to be equal, so you set them equal to each other, or they're going to be supplementary, which means you add them and set them equal to 180. So these are opposite sides. So these expressions are going to be equal to each other. It doesn't matter which expression you write first. And then you just solve it. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. And then add 3 to both sides. So x equals 13. All right, on number 2, solve for x. Oh, sorry, back to number 1. We need to find the length of each side. So we're going to substitute 13 in for each expression. So 13 plus 10, that would be 23. And we know the opposite side has to be the same, so it will also be 23. All right, in the next problem, solve for x and then find the measure of each angle. So these angles are opposite, which means they are congruent. So we can set the expressions equal to each other. You don't need the parentheses and you don't need the degree symbol. Okay, so I'm going to subtract x from both sides. Then I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. And then divide by 2. So x equals 18. All right, let's substitute those in so we can find the actual degree measures. So 18 plus 46, that would give me 64 degrees. And I know this one has to be the same because they're opposite. Okay, number 3, solve for x and then find the measure of each angle. So these angles are consecutive. They're next to each other, so they are going to be supplementary. So I need to add the expressions together. Again, it doesn't matter which one you write first. And set them equal to 180. So I have like terms that are on the same side of the equal sign. I need to combine those like terms first. So I have 9x and 6x. That would give me 15x. Then I have 15 plus 15. That would give me positive 30. Then I'm going to bring down my equals 180. And now I can just solve it like a two-step equation. So I can subtract 30 from both sides. Divide by 15 on both sides. So x equals 10. Then I'm going to substitute 10 in for each angle to find out what the degree measure is. So 9 times 10 plus 15, that would be 105 degrees. Now be careful, these are not equal, so don't put 105 on the other angle, but you can just subtract from 180 because we know they have to equal 180. So 180 minus 105, that gives me 75. All right, and then in the last example, it says solve for x and then find the length of each piece. So these are pieces of a diagonal, and the diagonals bisect each other, which means this piece and this piece are equal. So I can set those expressions equal to each other. So I'm going to start by subtracting x from both sides. So negative 5 equals x minus 17. Then I'm going to add 17 to both sides. So 12 equals x, which is the same thing as x equals 12. All right, and then I'm going to substitute it back in. So 12 minus 5, that's 7. And I know this one has to be the same. All right, you can go ahead and stop your video now and complete parallelograms with algebra practice and check it with your teacher.